Meteorologist Ollie O'Gray enthusiastically reports onto meteors that entered Earth's atmosphere the previous night, sparking viewer speculation about comets, alien life, or advanced government technology. However, Ollie shares her own theory, revealing a large wasp nest mistakenly called a beehive on a house, which she's named. She notes the unusual quietness of frogs that morning. The news also covers a critical climate crisis point of no return, highlighting human impact on global temperatures, and confirms two comets entered the atmosphere. The conversation shifts to breakfast and waking up a brother, with some discussion about gaming all night. Viewers continue asking if the beehives are alien or government creations. Holly shows another growing nest in a big leaf maple tree. Meanwhile, Dave faces unexpected visits from friends Frank and Rosie, warning him of an impending invasion on his property. The city plans to build a fence, allegedly for zoning purposes, without consulting Dave, who insists the trees and land are his property. Rosie shares her excitement about discovering bees and wildlife on the farm. As Frank and Rosie prepare to leave, they discuss the year's challenges. Dave mentions his marine science work and recent unusual comments, hinting at alien presence. A group of friends excitedly prepare for a camping trip and hockey game, discussing their enthusiasm for the team's winning goalie and expensive tickets. However, they also express disappointment in their coach and a recent team embarrassment. The conversation shifts to the constant stream of negative news, and they desire to escape it. They continue with light-hearted banter, plans for celebratory drinks, and reminiscing about past camping trips. One speaker mentions thinking about their mother daily and hearing her voice in her paintings. They discuss the night sky's beauty, make wishes, and plan a barbecue. Concerns arise about a friend's well-being and a neighbor. The speaker reflects on managing life and mentions the anniversary of an unspecified kitchen event. The group discusses recent comets penetrating Earth's atmosphere, causing scientific confusion and concern. Some believe they carry alien life, while others are skeptical. Dave receives a call from Zoe about the comets, expressing fear and urgency. Meanwhile, Frank and Jong have a light-hearted conversation about breakfast and driving habits. The scientific community is divided, with Dr. Gar dismissing the idea of comets turning into aliens, while others insist on the possibility. As the scene ends, Frank promises to be careful with Jong's belongings. The conversation highlights the unease and uncertainty surrounding the comet sightings and differing scientific opinions. Tony, a car dealer, expresses skepticism, but acknowledges potential danger. Zoe suggests survival of the fittest, while Aaron urges everyone to rise and shine. Kido reassures his father of protection, and they express concern over lack of media coverage. News reporter Rosemary Pierce receives an urgent message to return home and prepare her family for trouble. She finds her brother and warns him about potential issues with their neighbor, Waldromble, who is supervising a logging project on their property. A dispute ensues over trespassing and tree tagging, leading to threats and escalating tensions. The conversation shifts to the mysterious disappearance of bees from a local hive, with concerns about the impact on food sources. The family had built a fence to protect their forest from loggers, but the father seems uneasy about what's coming next. A strange phenomena occur in the night sky. A group of characters express fear and confusion. Some believe it's a government experiment or alien invasion, while others dismiss their concerns. Mae Pierce remains determined to find the source of the disturbance. George Evans and Rosemary discuss various matters while preparing for dinner, mentioning strange occurrences and a creepy atmosphere. Rosemary's brother and his friends are present, and George wonders about their opinions on the ongoing events. Mason and his daughter Rosie are alerted to loggers trespassing and destroying property on their land. Despite Rosie's insistence to call the police, Mason decides to confront the loggers himself. The scene cuts to a news broadcast reporting frightening occurrences worldwide, with people finding strange happenings in their homes. A family encounters a strange, hive-like creature in their backyard, described as a giant furry insect slug wrapped around a tree. The father becomes concerned when he cannot find his husband, and urges his wife to call the ambulance. In a state of panic, the characters desperately try to escape an unseen threat. The father figure urges his child to follow instructions and hide or run as necessary, reassuring them of his protection. As they come across a locked door, they debate whether to stay or leave, with one member suggesting they may need to kill the thing outside to survive. The broadcast is interrupted by government authorities instructing the public to lock themselves inside their homes and seek shelter, as the military coordinates a response. The scene ends with the group hearing strange noises and the broadcast cutting out. As the situation intensifies, Aaron and Rosie plead with each other not to leave, as they're pursued by unknown entities. Despite Rosie's attempts to escape, she's determined to stay and protect Aaron. The scene ends with the promise of safety as a boat filled with good people approaches. In the small town of Meadow, Kingfisher, residents are terrorized by a swarm of mutated bees that have taken over the local hive. Sheriff Mark M. and his team investigate, discovering the bees have transformed into monstrous creatures capable of delivering deadly toxins. As they delve deeper into the hive, they encounter more beasts and fight for their lives. With time running out, Mark M. and his team must stop the swarm before it's too late.